Hi, I wanted to teach you this little exercise that I love teaching to empaths because it's sort of a dual purpose, energizing mental thought and energy exercise. So I guess I'm calling it the orbit exercise. You're going to remember it based on that word. So what you're going to do is imagine as if you are the sun. So you are the sun, you are full of light, you are beaming out light. There is nothing really that can harm you. We have this view of the sun as this really all powerful star, and that's what you are. So you are the sun. And the planetary system that is going around you are people that you choose to have in your life. And so they orbit around you, you connect, you say hi, they go away, and we understand this is how this works. Some people have the belief that there's little red strings of fate that, attach us all, metaphorically. So you're going to imagine as if you are the sun, and then everyone around you is this orbit. And then you're going to feel out in your solar system where there are things that don't belong or are potentially dangerous or annoyance or simply don't fit. So you may find that you've got a toxic influence at work that feels more like an asteroid or meteor belt, that asteroid belt. you might have to actually inform me on some space metaphors that come down here. I just imagine what I imagine. But you might have different, maybe like an asteroid or someone that comes in that feels a little more dangerous, feels a little more like, oh, this is disrupting the order, and so in that case you beam more light and the sun actually pushes that thing just out of your orbit. It just goes right away because the gravitational pull, you have more power, and it just clears right out. Your planets still come around, but you get a little bit space from everything, because really when you are feeling really caught up and you're allowing something into your energy, you need to find some sort of visual or physical way to remove that, so that you associate it and can believe that it's gone. So this is a beautiful way to do that. You just imagine things just fall out of orbit, and then they can go into someone else's solar system. Maybe that asteroid turns into a star somehow, it becomes its own star, and then they do their own thing, and then they're their own sun. Maybe by getting someone out of your orbit, it gets them in their right spot, wherever they're supposed to be in this galactic emotional system. So another reason that I really, really love this exercise and why I think it works really well for empathic people is because we can often feel as though things are taking light from us, since we do have so much of it. And often a lot of people around us are not able to fully give that light back, or we're struggling to receive the light that is already naturally around us. So dual purpose problem that empaths experience is feeling as though they're giving too much light, or that they're not able to receive enough light from their surroundings. And so we'll talk more about that in Empath Energetics if you join me there. But what is really cool about this exercise is that it also helps to mitigate that feeling, because you believe you are the sun and you spend time feeling like you are a sun full of light, and that you have the capability of casting a great amount of light. And just remembering that in your body feels really good. So if nothing else happens in this visualization but you being the sun, that's a-okay, and is still going to help you feel more connected to light and more full of goodness, and then also more powerful. So really, really valuable exercise, this orbit exercise for empaths. Please let me know in the comments below if you tried it, what you thought about it, if it helped you in any type of situation. And I especially recommend that you use this, or if you have questions, and I especially recommend that you use this if you're feeling as though there's an influence in your life that you're thinking a little bit too much about, or you really don't really want them in your energetic sphere. This allows you to simply practice that experience energetically. You might still have to run into them physically, but energetically, you can say, they're just out of your orbit. They just spin right out of there. So please let me know what you thought, and we will connect soon.